Hey everybody, Christmas here, back again with Fell Seal, Arbiter's Mark. Now, obviously, I'm not in my usual starting place on the map. We are in the final battle once again. At the end of it, I meant to bring you in for striking the final blow, but a bit too much dual wielding and crits, what with One for All stacking on top of Anodine. So, we have just defeated them all. I have managed to get the energy fragment. The thing the bounty hunter had to get that particular drop was Shakedown, which is basically a steel component that also does some damage. So let's see how things change. Well, first off, he gets XP for the kill, even though it was Anodine's turn. And 2 One for Alls will often get that MVP. Okay, this part looks fairly similar. Well done, everyone. Now we just have to follow it to its realm and deal the final blow. Let's head for Lodestar Hinge right away. The portal's reacting to the energy fragment. Here goes nothing. I mean, hopefully here goes something. Alright, again, the little key pieces light up a little bit. Okay, not bad, not bad. And off we go. Nice little bit of ambient creatures. We all made it. All accounted for. So this is the Maul's bolt hole. And our prison. That sounded like Primus? Yes, but I am lucid now. I see that my arrogance gave the Maul away into my mind. My old nemesis bested me in the end. But why are you here now? What are you? A remnant, I suppose, whatever small part of me that the Maul has not already consumed. I believe it is the fate of all immortals to end up here after they pass, fueling the beast with our spirit as it fueled us with its energy and life. But now that you're here, please show me one small mercy, however undeserved. End our suffering. Do what I could not. Destroy the Maul. That's what we're here to do. My thanks. And my apologies for what I am about to do, as the Maul has control of us in here. I understand, Primus. Everyone, let's finish the Maul once and for all before we can recuperate and return to Tiora. There won't be any more escape for you, beast. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Defeat the Maul. Alright, so we get to scatter. We have 6 people. We're going to have to deal with the corrupted immortals. And the corrupted souls of the immortals. Now, I wonder... Okay, so we got Secunda, Sextus, and Septimus. Now, I want to say these two, or at least one of these two, I could possibly have avoided killing. So, if I had in fact done that, let's get some of our gunners in the rear. Especially him, and I would like to take out one of these guys fairly quickly, so you there. Let's put him over here, he can do some work. And we're going to put her with Anadine. Another gunner in the back. And I probably could have taken off his float here, just no real need of it, but oh well. Alright, I think I'm satisfied with that. We shall see how things go. Now I note that, it's already damaged? So, I think I had around 1,000 hit points. So it's basically down those. Is that how the logic works there? I mean, it's not bad. Now, damage here. Let's see. You know, it's a better attack over here. Because I'm willing to bet that one of our cleavers can finish them off. Let's do this. That's probably our best bet to do so. I think, honestly, I want him to be there. And she can get in here behind Primus. I really do wish that we could use the battle magic with Earth's Bolt. The battle magic with our Holy Bolt. It's a shame that's not really tagged as magic. This is pretty nice. If we can get a crit, I would be very happy. There we go. Is that enough to take him down? Not. Maybe Anadine can get in there. Not quite doing it. Okay, now is this a... It's a side attack. If I get maybe here, is that enough to be considered a back attack? Yes, but it's still not lethal. Is there anything I can do to change that? Probably not. Let's check a magic bullet. Yeah, not likely. Well, it looks like Anadine's going to get finished. Oh. Definitely going to fall to Anadine and finish him off. Okay. Drain souls, so it takes from them. Oh, and damages all of them. Did it kill the one I wanted to kill with Anadine? No. My guess would be that... Well, what does this do? I don't like that. Okay, not as bad as it could have been. And the thorns finish him off. Excellent. Now I highly... Ooh, especially with that minus mind, I highly doubt it's going to be able to do much of anything. So she can go ahead and just finish him off trivially with the cleave. Okay. A little weird that we still get drops, but... Oh, hello. Okay, that is a good thing to know. Let's get behind him. It seems a lovely time for a focused rage. Hopefully, that's going to be a counterattack, isn't it? Okay, that's just a normal counterattack. And let's get her over here. Not a really great setup for doing a double cast, though, to almost pull it off. But I think this will do. Yeah, and our cleaves aren't going to be that great for long. Okay, he's a little bit of a rough spot, but get back here. It's a nice spot for a back attack. I mean, he can't do as much damage as some of our others, but it's still not bad. Okay, Shackled Soul is their ability. Does it only take effect when they're dying? I am guessing so, because we didn't see it previously. So we want to keep everybody healthy before we drop these guys. I should have maybe triggered his one for all, honestly. It's just... it's so hard not to be greedy. Okay, let's see if she can get a hit in from here. There's an argument to be made. A good argument at that. For attacking from outside of his his counter range. But, I mean, that's not that bad of an attack, so I'm not super worried about it. Yeah, they're going to be focusing him down pretty hard. The haste is probably pretty good. Okay. This could be a kill. Not unless he crits. Okay, that's fine. As much as I would like that kill, we take what we've got. Come on, give me a crit. Give me a crit. Ah. Could have been nice. One of our last chances to get use out of Cleave. Dreadmaw, as always, is nasty, especially when it nails Anodine with sleep. Poor Anodine sleeps so much. Poor girl. Great and powerful immortal, and you throw a dagger at me. Okay, people might die here. Let us Earthbolt? Thunderbolt. You know, I probably don't need to use the magic. Probably get enough out of this. 59, 94% chance. I mean, exactly what we need to kill. Okay, he might be dead. Not dead. Okay, let's get him closer to our healer. Let's see. This Edge Pulsar, let's go ahead and get some damage over here. It's not going to get a counterattack, so that's fine and dandy. And can still get a move to... we don't want to get too close to our melee people. Just because we don't want to stack up too much. Alright, so... you know, I don't like that move. Let's go here. And... so we've got 22... a pretty good bit of healing here. So that's pretty good. I kind of meant to double cast there, but I think I'll be fine. Anodine might get dropped. That is a chance. I feel pretty good about her just simply because Kairi has the healing she'll get from this. What did I want to use against him? It doesn't matter. Okay. 471. And we definitely need to get that damage stacking in there. Does Kairi have a way to heal? I mean, I could do a drain health, but that just doesn't seem that positive. So let's see what happens after this. A lot of people are probably going to be looking pretty rough if this is a kill. It's not going to be. Can we still get one? That is a fine question. 213. You know, I'm gonna have her use the heavy potion here. And just kind of stand there. And use the Mana Stone on her and run. Seems like a good plan. But over to here, you can possibly, not likely, but possibly get the Cleave kill. I mean, ooh. Okay, that stings a bit. Oh, yeah, that definitely stings a lot, actually. Oh, and you're going after my healer. Nasty, nasty, nasty. But she herself is pretty good at what she does. So, double cast revive Kairi. Right next to me. And that brings her up pretty low, so we'll use a mass heal. Pleased with that. And then we just pop on away to the other side of the map. Now, what are you sitting at? Okay, you can kill him. Kill him or her. Didn't really pay attention. Thanks, Secunda was female. Hard to tell in the shadowy dark energy form. Oh, Assassinate doesn't have the range on it. We'll probably see about moving in there for next round. You know what? Nope, 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 nope. Sucks to lose this attack right now, but in the long run, it is pretty bloody nice. So, Battle Magic Confused Edge, any bolt, doesn't matter, 611, lovely damage. Yeah, so it's about 144 healing, which I think is roughly what the counterattack does. I know, counterattack only does 64, so we did in fact gain. Ooh, that is some sweet, sweet damage. Alright, so Infused Edge. Let's try just a regular bolt here. 193, not quite enough, so we'll have to go to our Pulsar. 277, that will do it. And that will be our final triggering of the something soul. Shackled Soul. Kept thinking chained, but I knew that wasn't it. Did we lose William? Excuse me, why did you just do that twice? Well, color me very confused here. Okay, maybe. Excuse me, 6. Did you just took everybody down to 1? That is rude. That, however, is freaking hilarious. Should have moved first. Oh, right, that went a little quicker than I expected. Got some Godwood, which doesn't do us any good right now because, well, we just beat the game on what should be the final ending. But I'm assuming we get to take it with us into New Game Plus. I'm not going to do that on the channel just because, you know, that seems a bit excessive. I'll probably just, in the future, play with it myself. But, I mean, to be fair, that's actually not bad for a final battle with that double trigger on the Shackled Soul. Seemed a little peculiar to me. I don't know if that was intended. Oh, hey, she actually stabs with her weapon that I've given her. Is it really over? Kairi, your mark. It's gone. You're right. I can feel its power ebbing away. It's really over then. Let's go home. Alright, is that it? Alright, so I'll do my usual of talking about how I feel about the game as the credits play. This honestly has been a very good game. The story is, I mean, it's nothing super special. It's a generally run-of-the-mill sort of story. Oh, we got a little bit more of it, though. It is done. A dozen centuries of immortal rule over. A pretty good run, all in all, I'd say. Too true, Captain Raynor. Do you think you'll retire now, Quintus? Or should I still be calling you Quintus, by the way? Oh, I have been Quintus for so long, I think I can endure a few more years of my immortal title. As for retirement, I do wish I could take a rest from all this, but it is not to be. Too much work to do, right? As de facto Interra ministers, Quintus and I must establish a new system of governance for the land, before all hell breaks loose. Primus was always the one who excelled at these things, before the corruption took his mind. No use dwelling on that, though. Arbiters, Tertia is right about what is to come. I realize that you've done so much for the realm already, not to mention that an ex-immortal can hardly claim authority over you. But can we count on your aid during chaotic times ahead? Of course, but why all the doom and gloom? Didn't we restore order when we destroyed them all? We did, for a time, but a new storm is on the horizon now. When word gets out that the immortals have lost their powers, there will be all manner of scavengers looking to take advantage and wrest control. From both within and without, we arbiters need to be ready. How exciting! This means I'll get to bug you for even longer, Raynor. Aren't you glad? It's an honor, Bizarro. I take it by your unbloodied blades that you didn't lend an ear to my friendly advice, then? I won't tell you again, Katya. Keep those seditious thoughts to yourself. The slightest spark can ignite a war right now. Aye, Captain. I don't agree with Katya's friendly advice, Kyrie, but she does have a point buried in there. Are Quintus and Tertia really the best people to lead us right now? I know Quintus is a good person and all. He did vote against my mother's death sentence, but he won't be around much longer, and he did help set up the council and mark pilgrimage in the first place, which got us all into this mess. And Tertia, she dodged my questions when I asked her about how she voted. I'm not sure I can ever be at ease with her in charge. All daughters who've had not but a demon twine their ears for too long, and a lot of them. I was going to say daughterers. It's a very difficult word to say. I do share some of your concerns, Anadine. Tertia's evasiveness is deeply unsettling. But she and Quintus are still our best option for keeping the peace at the moment. At the end of the day, that's what being an arbiter is all about, isn't it? Nothing's changed while I've been away. No fresh vandalism. Surprising. But nothing will be the same again. If I can isolate the restorative properties of the ancient beast essence. Yes, I can think of no nobler pursuit than extending life and health for those who are deserving. The mortals will monopolize that gift no more. Do you like that it went completely silent for his bit? Alright, so assuming that is in fact everything. Yeah, the story's... it's interesting. It's... on a broad level, it follows similar notes to many other just, fantasy RPGs, but... to be honest, there's only so many broad story strokes out there. In a lot of cases, going against a lot of those often involves going things that just don't make sense or aren't interesting. So I've got no real problem with that. There were nice little bits. I generally enjoyed the characterization of the various characters. My only real issue on that front is just kind of the points where they're kind of trying to give us a feel for the characters. The pacing was a bit slow, especially hurt by having to sit and watch the move slowly around. So I kind of feel like I might have take all that in if it were a little bit better paced. As is, like, particularly the camp scenes, I was usually kind of annoyed in those, and I don't think I did make much effort to conceal that whenever we were going through them. I like the characterization, just it needed to be paced a little faster. And really, those issues, it all, strangely enough, perhaps comes down to the slow walking animation they used. There were long periods of time where it's just, okay, let's just watch this guy walk. That was not... It kind of broke up what could otherwise be interesting storytelling and characterization. But yeah, I did like the various elements of the story. Just minor issues in presentation. I enjoyed the gameplay. I very much, obviously enjoy the tactical RPG, especially with a fairly free job system. And if I weren't playing this for YouTube, I probably would have let it be a little bit harder. I mean, at the base difficulty settings, it was pretty bloody hard. I constantly had people down and just had to drop the settings for a bit just to get a foothold. But once I got going, especially with doing stuff off camera, it became a lot easier. Though near the end it did toughen up, even though I was fairly over-leveled. And while there were few, I don't think any battles near the end that made me feel like I was going to die. I'm pretty certain we didn't have any game overs for a while. Let's go ahead and save that. But I did have moments where I felt kind of close. We'll save in this slot once again. And really all that's needed, in my opinion, is the feeling that there's a threat of loss. You don't need to actually lose. Just feel like maybe you could. But that has been Fell Seal, Arbiter's Mark. I do hope you've enjoyed the entire series in this episode. And I will take a moment to discuss channel things. Mainly that I am going to be taking a bit of a break. I do realize I only recently started back up. But I need a bit of time to get new things recorded, for one. So I'm not always recording at the last minute. This is being recorded early in the morning that this goes live, so I'd like to have a bit more backstock. And just, it's nice to have a break where I don't feel the need to rush and record things constantly. Just a bit of time to enjoy things other than playing games. But if you've enjoyed this and other things I've played on the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click the little bell icon so you can receive your notifications when I put out a new video. I've never actually watched the screen this much. I actually really like the very subtle animations of the characters here. It actually looks really nice. It's not much, it's just a bit of kind of like idle waving about and leaves and all, but it looks very lovely. I generally quite like it, though Rainer's face looks a little weird. Anyways, do hope you enjoy. If you did, be sure to like, let me know what you think in the comments, but until next time, catch you later.